Fatality. Hey, this is episode 5. I got 5 on it. Yeah, I'm on.
Nuffsaid, tú sabes, en la casa. Mi gente que digan presente. Aquí estamos. Let me go ahead and introduce the crew. You got Biggie the barber, el barbero que te corta el pelo. Ya tú sabes. You got B.O.B., Bob, el charlatán, el que le gusta dar pan. Dímelo,
Ya tú sabes.
It's rated R, huh? It's rated R.
Wait a minute. No te preocupes.
And then of course, we got the NOZ, Nose, Nostradamus. You already know.
Supreme by Sager.
You like that? You like that Craig Sager look?
Yeah.
Oh, hasta los 3 botones se pudo quitar hoy.
Yeah,
You
ya
got
tú
that Miami
sabes.
look. You got that
Yeah,
Miami
oh
look.
yeah. Fuck yeah, I belong in Miami.
Yeah.
Welcome to Miami. Bienvenidos a Miami.
Yeah.
And of course, today I'll be hosting the show. Jun en la casa, ya tú sabes. Aquí estamos, Bobby. So, elephant in the room. Let's go ahead and talk about.
Hey, no more fat jokes. Hey, I'm losing weight.
We're talking about
Fucking mascot.
Brooklyn Nets. Let's go. That's my squad, man.
Dog,
Hello, Biggie.
I'll go ahead and kick it off because that's my
kick
team.
it off.
But
Kick it off.
I don't know whether to be happy or sad, man. Honestly, I'm sad because Jared Allen's no longer with the team. Levert no longer with the team, and that's just to name a few others have left too. Man, I don't know, man. Is this good or bad? I mean, we're missing Kyrie. He's out. He's disappeared for personal reasons. I don't know. He's probably trying to find the edge of the earth or something. That's my guy. I love him to death, but Jesus, man.
I like to
So-
think that he's
so now-
probably smoking peyote somewhere.
I mean, whether it could be a serious mental problem for him. I mean, whatever he's going through, he needs to figure it out, because I don't know if this is a good or bad thing with Harden coming. And we will see. I think Friday is the first game that they're gonna have when Harden joins the team. So we'll see then. I mean, either they're gonna blow everybody out by 40 and play no defense, or I don't know what's gonna happen. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
Games are going to be 200 to 160 because there's no defense.
Yeah, no
Exactly.
D. No D. Jared Allen was all they had on defense, and he's gone.
Oh, I miss
Pero-
Jared Allen already, man.
Te aseguro que va a haber comida todo lo que da, porque James Harden está que se come más que lo que se comía Carlos Luis.
Yeah, that nigga's fat.
That
Yeah,
dude's
nigga's
probably
fat.
they're gonna have a buffet line just for him. I saw the video of him last night, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Here's my
So
trade
yeah.
demands. I want a buffet before, during, and after every game.
And all white M&Ms.
He's gonna be eating Twinkies between timeouts.
Whoa.
That's sad.
That's kind of dirty. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
You say
I
that?
think he's gonna get back into shape. Honestly, I think he'll bounce back.
And I hope he does that. Just my take on the matter, now that we already started the season, for this to happen now with all the controversy going around James Harden, going around Kyrie, it's going to take some time for them to kind of like mesh and kind of block everything that's going out
Absolutely.
in reference to them. I mentioned it a week ago or 2 weeks ago about them having the chemistry up in Brooklyn. Now that's kind of like phased out.
Gone.
Greatness.
Gone. And it's
Greatness.
like,
Greatness
Look,
is happening.
I mean, I'm no NBA corner, so I'm no I'm just a fan of the game. But I was watching ESPN, and a lot of these guys are kind of agreeing with what I said, Bob. So I know they're predicting to be the beast in the East, on top of the game, going to the Eastern Conference Finals. And this is their job. They do this shit every day, and this is top dogs in the game predicting their. So I mean, I'm not alone in this. Yes, I'm just a fan. I don't know the whole ins and outs like these actual professional reporters do, but hey, man, I say greatness, and they apparently agree with me, man. They just might not say it. I'm just saying, Bob.
Please send me a clip so that I can share with the fans or on the comments of someone that said they're destined for greatness.
Have you not been
Oh, yeah,
watching
I wanna-
ESPN at all?
Go
At all
ahead,
today?
Carlos.
You know
I
what?
think he was referencing last week. I think he was making
No, I
making
was
fun of you.
referencing to today.
It's
Yeah, but
greatness, bro.
he was making fun of you for what you
I
said
know,
last
but
week.
he
It's over
still
your
makes
head.
it fun.
But
No.
anyways, yeah. I mean, has there ever been a trio, honestly, more talented than these three? I don't think so. I don't think it's even close. Um, but I mean, they all
hold on. Wait a minute.
Trio?
You're not just
Wait.
a trio. Like, I mean,
has there ever been three players
there's been a lot of
offensively?
trios.
No,
Yes.
Three players offensively. They can
Golden
do what
State.
they can.
Golden
Curry,
State.
Nigga,
Clayton,
they can't do that.
Curry,
Yes.
Thompson,
Clay
and
Thompson ain't
sufficient.
James Harden, nigga. Fucking Draymond Green ain't fucking Draymond Green.
No.
Not fucking
Clay
Kyrie Irving.
Thompson, Steph Curry, and Durant.
I think this
That's
trio
what I just
beats them.
said.
I
I
think
know
this
that
trio
he
beats
didn't
them.
hear you.
Duncan,
Oh, my bad.
Ginobili, and Parker.
They're not more
Duncan, Ginobili, and
talented than
Parker.
these three. They're not more talented than these three.
Nah, not.
You're talking for like superstar stats. So each one was a superstar on a team by themselves. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm talking about statistically, like scoring the basketball. I've never seen three players on one team that can do what these motherfuckers can do if they can all get it together. Now they all got fucking mental issues. James Harden doesn't show up in the playoffs, and I don't know where he goes in the playoffs. He's on vacation early every year. Kyrie's he thinks the earth is fucking flat, so I don't know what kind of drugs he's doing. Maybe he needs to lay off that shit. And Kevin Durant is makes extra Twitters for himself.
And that's not
And
an
then he
illness.
talks
That's
about
just
himself. So I don't like mentally, like I don't know if they're gonna be able to get it together. But from a talent standpoint, it'd be fucking fun to watch. I want to see it. I mean, this is what the NBA should be about. It should be about fucking flat Earth, Fat James, and Twitter accounts talking shit about yourself.
No,
Fuck yeah.
I mean, he's a scorer. He's probably one of the best scorers to ever play the game, and he's a triple double machine. That's what he brings to the table. Now,
What if he gets mad? What if he gets mad like he got mad this past week and says, you know what, I don't want to play in the jersey no more. I'm just gonna go ahead and go and eat all I want and not give a fuck. What if he does that? And I think that's where you're missing the point that I'm trying to say, right? Like, he don't give a fuck. Like, he straight up just said he just shitted on Houston, like straight up.
Yeah.
No, he's never abandoned the team until like this year. Like as far as like showing up. Yes, in the playoffs. Yes, there's times that it's suspect that he did.
He's never played well in the playoffs.
But he has never
Ever.
left the team like Kyrie is leaving the team. Like this is ridiculous what
That's
Kyrie's doing.
That's another subject for another time. I'm talking about James Harden going to Jersey to go play with Kevin Durant. Like,
but he's always showed up though.
Let's talk about how we got here, because the reason we got here is because he came out today for clips he made last night, for comments he made last night. He threw his whole fucking team under the bus, bro.
He wanted out.
Who the fuck does that? Who does that?
He wanted out. That was his way of getting out.
Peterson does that. Pregúntale a Doug Peterson lo que pasó.
Oh, I was like, well, I didn't hear you, Robert. I was like, what?
But that's my point. I think Carlos is kind of hit it in the nail too, man. Like, team chemistry counts for a lot. Offensively, then dudes are gonna be out the water. Yeah, but the chemistry thing, bro, like, would you, as an NBA player, want to play with someone next to you that just straight up said, fuck this team? He's been averaging 17 points a game on purpose just so that he can get out of there.
But that's because he wanted out of the Rockets, though. He didn't do that with nobody else.
Yeah, but he wasn't talking about the organization. He was talking about the players.
Yeah,
like
that's his way of getting out. Maybe I don't know. But
Antonio Davis did that last year in his before he went to the Lakers, and he didn't give up on his team.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard, he took a year off.
I agree with you. I agree. He shouldn't do that. But at the same time, they weren't going to trade him anytime soon. He wanted out, so he threw his team under the bus. I mean, he got traded the next day. I mean, that's exactly what he wanted. But that's him getting his way. So I don't see nothing. If you're not satisfied on team, you're going to do everything you can if you really don't want to be there to get out of that team, right?
Yeah, but you know what? Now you got a target on your back. Now you got a target.
I agree. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying he did his thing to get out of
They're gonna be like, "Fuck this nigga, man," because this nigga quit on his team. You know, we're gonna show him what it's really about. Especially John Wall. He's gonna come at that hard.
Exactly. And trades.
New York.
Exactly. New York and LA will be in the finals, and this is the thing. We're not done trading players yet. We will acquire other players, key players that we have to as the season goes along. So just
Yeah.
look out for more trades from
Keep
them
an eye on
too.
Spencer Dinwiddie because he's hurt right now, and he's not.
That too.
He's not going to fit back in that lineup. They're going to look to play him a
That's
few games, show that he's healthy, and he's gone. And they're going to trade him for something else.
Yeah.
now as far you can't say that Brooklyn got the raw end of the deal. We got the best player out the trade, period. But we're talking chemistry. Yeah, we don't know. And I still think even though he's the best player in the trade, Rockets still wants him. They got Oladipo, man. They got a good player in that guy, man. If he stays healthy, they're gonna
4 draft picks, bro. 4
draft picks. Yeah. So,
Yeah, and didn't Brooklyn give up 4 first-round draft picks
Yeah. 4.
Yeah.
for James Harden?
For
and
James
we
Harden.
got a second round pick also.
And they got
so.
rid of their best defender, their center Allen.
He's a better
Bro.
version of the guy who's backing him up. Like he reminds me a lot of DeAndre Jordan when he was young.
I just don't, and call me a hater, whatever. It's fun. to
You're
watch,
right.
but
You're right, but it will like I said, there's going to be trades made, and for them to gel to get together, it's going to be a long season. But I think they'll still.
I think James Harden's
make
going to ask one question: who has a better Chinese buffet, New York City or Houston?
Hey, so do we want to talk about what happened this weekend in the NFL with my prediction of the Steelers winning, and it got shut down really quick within the first quarter, man. It was like, man,
the first snap.
The first snap
was done. It was done. All I could be like, you know what? After halftime, I turned it off. I had no hope.
Juan, I'm with you. I was disappointed too, man.
It was very disappointing. I thought it was going to be a good game, but I mean, you look at the score, and it almost seemed like it would have been a good game, but the beating that we're taking, it was like.
It was bad. It was bad.
It was really bad. I think it was for me, because we've all watched Ben play, right? And he's won 2 Super Bowls. He's coming back from injury, and watching him struggle that bad was really kind of like, damn, like this dude struggled. And not only that, I think he threw the ball like 68 times. Yeah. That's
68 times?
Yeah, think about being one-dimensional, bro. Like he's passing. He's like, you know what I mean? Obviously, they had to do that towards the end to try to catch up, but man, they weren't.
No, the whole game, because the first quarter is 28-0. He had to pass the whole game.
Within 10 seconds, it was 1,000-0. Like, goddamn. You made out of steel or aluminum? Because
I'm saying, so now Browns versus the Chiefs. Go Browns.
I'm going Browns. I go for the upset.
Man, Chiefs, man.
You know what?
Mahomes.
Because my little brother's a huge Chiefs fan, Rafael Bug, go Browns.
Go.
But man, that team will not rally around that man.
He did win a Super Bowl for him. I mean, he did have some good stuff for him.
Nick Foles
won that Super Bowl for him, bro.
Won that Super Bowl for him.
Okay, we could debate whether a coach or a player wins a Super Bowl. I mean, that's debatable all day. I mean, yes, a quarterback wins a Super Bowl. I'm just talking about coaches. I mean, does Belichick win the Super Bowl every year? No, Brady does. So, but you still give Belichick his due, right?
But he makes the playoffs like every year, minus this year in the past 12 years.
I'm just saying, but yes, Nick Foles won a Super Bowl. Yeah, but I honestly,
the fact of the matter is, to your question, Juan, I don't think that owner saw that team rallying around him after what happened that last game, and I think the NFL itself, seeing someone tank a game like that, like on national television, that didn't look good at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think they were like, you know what, we gotta send a message. I think they did the right thing, because you're better off cutting things off with him now than trying to build a team around him next year and then nobody believing in him, and it's just gonna fuck shit up. So
definitely.
Cowboys,
y'all are so biased. Okay. Whack Prescott. Whack Prescott. Done.
Enough said. We're back, boys. We're back. Hey, so real quick, I just want to give a special shout out. Hey, The Nuffsaid t-shirts coming soon. As you see, the model Boberto está. He got one on. He got the white one there. We got the black one here. We got a few coming out. So just stay tuned for those that are coming out soon. I'll give a shout out to Bug since he's making those. Shout out to him.
Shout out.
A special shout out to MCL Automotive Repairs out in Paramaribo. Our brother Edward out there doing his thing. So, for any car repairs that you need, go ahead, check them out. If you're here in the local area in San Antonio, off of Paramaribo, MCL Auto Repairs. Let's go ahead and talk about cars. Let's talk about cars. It's different. Let's change it up a little bit. Let's talk about could be your dream car. It could be a car that you want, or a car that you're kind of looking for. So I'll go ahead and start with you, Bob. What are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Simón Capitán.
I don't know, papi, pero el capitán llegó de vuelta para la vuelta. I don't know, man. Like I could go so many ways.
Yeah, don't go too many ways.
Yeah, because I'm a gearhead too, so we'll be here for about an hour. Me just naming cars. They're gonna be like, "What is that?" But my dream car. If I hit the lotto yesterday or today or tomorrow, there will be one car that I would always that 1959 Chevy Impala 2-door.
Oh, okay, the 2-door too.
With the big old wings in the back. It got
okay.
The back end. It's like it looks like
it's like a Batmobile.
Beautiful in the back. Period. Like if you don't know what a 59 Impala convertible coupe looks like, Google it and you're gonna be like amazed. That's one car that if I had all the money in the world, or if I had the lotto, I'd be like, hey babe, need a car? 1959 Impala.
Would that be your everyday car, or like would you drive it a lot?
I would drive a convertible 1959 Impala every day.
Nice.
Straight up, like
I like
not
that.
Just on Sundays, not just
good
on
answer.
Every day.
Swang it, and I would swang it too, like just like what?
Yeah.
All original too, no custom anything, no nothing, just stock.
Purdy. It's purdy.
Yeah.
Is there one more that you think like, man, this is if I had this in my garage, the Impala and this, what would it be? Well,
1996 Honda Integra Type R.
Okay.
Right-hand drive and everything. Shipped from Japan. Straight up. 1996.
You think driving a right-hand right-sided car, you would get a little confused on turns? You think?
You can get them shipped out here now, because of how old they are. So
just avoid it. You ever seen National Lampoon's European Vacation?
They drive around in circles.
with the right. Like that was my question, Bob. I don't know if you heard it.
So those are my picks. What would you get, Big?
Well, me, I'm a foreign guy. I like foreign cars. I mean, if I had, like you said, if I had the money, all the money in the world, or if I had just enough money, I don't know, man. I would go with Range Rover, the latest model. I don't have no classics. I don't care for. I mean, I like them. Don't get me wrong. They're nice, like old classic cars. I love them, but I'm into the latest shit. But what I have my eye on, and I see a lot of out here, the Lamborghini truck.
Okay.
Beast.
There you go.
Now,
they want to stick out. There you go.
Yes. Yeah. That's pretty fast and nice. And but other than that, something that I'm looking forward to, I plan on purchasing. I put this up there as like kind of on my vision board right now.
Yeah, your dream board.
Right now, yeah, my little dream board right now. I'm gonna focus on getting me a BMW X7. Okay. I think things are sexy. Yeah, they're very sleek. I like BMW's drive.
SUV.
Yeah, I want an SUV.
Hey,
so I'm going for the X7.
Big bodied SUV too.
Nice.
Those are nice.
That's gonna be
nice.
In a few years' time, everything going good. With COVID fading away, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Business going good, picking up. That's what I'm gonna look forward to. If not, I'll do a little Hyundai Palisade. I think it's called a Palisade, the SUV, the new ones, 2021. So I don't like 45
headlights. I think. Oh.
Yeah, they're sick.
So that'd be my little second option. But I mean, I'm gonna focus on my BMW. But yeah, man, Lambo truck, Range Rover. If I had the money, man, those definitely on the top of my list. But
Can't go
if
wrong.
I had a 6-car garage and I had room to fill, I'd probably pick some of those cars.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and ask Nose. I think he's had almost every car there is out there.
I've had a lot.
But out of the 30 cars, in addition to those 30 cars, what would be your top cars that if you had money right now, you would go out there and get it?
One car that I've always wanted. To me, it's the best combination of speed and sex appeal of American muscle, and that's going to be the '69 Camaro. Yeah, exactly. That's you know what I mean. It's open, but it's muscle. You know what I'm saying?
Looking
It's
very
sexy.
Tom Selleck-ish.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, man. Magnum. There's a reason they call it Magnum PI.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, hey.
Hey.
¿Y cómo tú sabes eso?
Anyway, so the '69 Camaro. I've always wanted one. I love that car. The Super Sport, of course. You know, it's damn. Every time I see one, I'm like, fuck you. You know, like it just makes me mad that I don't have it. And the second one, I'll probably pick the 2002 Skyline GTR.
Nice.
Yeah, I want that car. Just the taillights by itself makes
Yeah.
you want to have sex with it. You know.
Yeah.
Well, just come here, you little Japanese girl. Yes. You know, that car's hot, fool. Like, and it's old. It's old still, but it still looks like, you know, it still sticks out. It's a beautiful car. I think Tim Duncan actually owns one. I think he had one like on the car.
The GTR.
Magazine. Yeah. So, and my third one, because I'm a big guy, I like big cars. Also, I've had a lot of them. I've had Chargers and Cadillacs and all sorts of stuff. But what I want is I think 3 years ago, Dodge.
New Yorker.
No.
Oh.
But they didn't come out.
Azul.
Inside joke. Inside joke, people. Inside joke. Sorry.
1986. It's a 1986 New Yorker or 96 New Yorker.
It was a
rear wheel drive.
88, I think 89. Yeah, that was an old car.
Sorry.
But anyways, yes, it's not a New Jerseyer, Eric. It's a New Yorker.
New Yorker.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Mopar just came out with, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, the first time they made the Durango SRT8. I want that motherfucker.
Durango, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me 700 horses in a fucking monster like that. Yeah. Yes, I want it.
That's
just drive slow.
I'll go ahead and pick I guess my 2 or 3 because I'm also into the European cars, and of course I think if I had the money, the Audi R8
Iron Man.
My you know, we're talking about 600 horsepower and all that stuff, even though you can't really, unless you go
use
on
it.
track, but just to have that power under you, I think that'd be nice. The R34, the GTR, that's always been a sick car. Of course, I think as a classic, I would go for the Chevelle, the 70.
Oh yeah, there you go.
If you had the money, it's like here.
And you got my nipples poking out.
SS with a 454 big
for
bucket.
a 454, nigga. That truck, that motor's meant for a truck, and they put it in a goddamn car.
Is that the Tommy?
Man.
Oh, y'all watch Power? No.
You just cut us off.
Not yet.
Sorry.
Hold on.
I believe a 70 Chevelle is what this guy drives in the show that I watched.
For a minute.
So that's why I said it.
Yeah, because we all fucking know that. No, we don't.
No,
we don't.
I assumed. My bad for assuming.
But no, it's a clean, nice car, muscle.
It is.
Muscle car. Of course, you can find it out there, but then to soup it up, put that money into it, that would be definitely a project.
Okay.
But I think I'm looking because this is something, coming from the island, from PR.
Oh, no way.
Un
Toyota.
Yeah, I want an 82 Toyota Corolla. I want
Un punto ocho.
Huh?
Punto ocho.
Punto ocho. Like the style and just the, la fiebre. So
Exacto, la fiebre.
You had one, right? What year was it? It was like a
I had a
89.
Tercel. I had a Toyota
Tercel.
Tercel, 89 Tercel. 89 Toyota Tercel.
It looked exactly like a Corolla.
The nose. It's called the Scat Pack.
The Scat Pack.
The Scat
Yeah,
Pack.
the
No, the
Scat
Scat.
Pack
Well,
by
this, no,
Dodge.
the Scat Pack is a design that they make for pretty much all like certain models. They have a Scat Pack for the
This
Charger,
Scat
for the
Pack
Challenger.
Durango. I think the Scat Pack Durango and the Cherokee. Esas son las que.
Yeah,
That
dog.
one-
But I'm not trying to pay house money for a car either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, if you have the money, why not? I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
The money, and that's what we're talking about. If we had the
Yeah.
money to choose whatever car you want,
definitely.
what would be that car that you would,
Yeah,
You
I got. It's always got to be classic. You know, like you got to go.
I'm not a
you gotta go
I'm not a
classic.
big muscle or like American guy, but I love old American classics like once the '70 Chevelle or like old school Mustangs. My favorite is probably gonna be the what is it, the '96 Impala, the all black, like the Impala, the one
That
that
shit
all
was
about the
sick.
Benjamins Impala. Like that's like my
Right.
favorite
Yeah.
Impala. Like
The Impala,
That's
that's,
sick.
the Impala SS.
yes,
Yeah.
that's like with some big nice 22s on there, 24s maybe, depending on how it looks.
Yeah.
Like
That's
that's the shit I
dome.
like
That's
if I gotta go
dome
old
all
school.
day. Is that your car? Oh my god, the panties are falling off.
enough said.
No,
Enough.
tú sabes.
Baby, we doing this thing. We're gonna go ahead and go on to the next subject. The next subject is a favorite brand. What's the brand that you feel the most comfortable in, or
We're talking clothing or clothing.
Yeah, I think we talked about doing clothing. Doing clothing.
Yeah.
We'll go
Okay.
with clothing. I'll go ahead and start. For me, I like comfort, especially now in these times. We don't go out as much as before, and then of course with COVID going on. By the way, I got my second shot. I'm done with my vaccine, so I'm good to go.
Very nice.
How you feel?
I had it yesterday. I got the headaches today earlier. I took some Motrin, and now my arm a little bit sore, but other than that, I feel good.
No other side effects. You didn't grow like another nipple on your ass or something, or
Oh, no,
good.
Oh, he was about to take off his shirt and show us something. What was that?
I was like, damn.
What happened?
Just show my nipples. Like, let me check.
Wait a-
Make sure I don't have one. Like, no, I'm good. I'm still good. No,
The
no,
nipple effect.
no alien abduction. No,
That's good.
growing no extra limbs, nothing like that. So far so good. Like I said, I took the first one like 3 weeks ago, and now it was my turn for the second dose. So everything's good so far. Going on to the brands, like I said, comfort. I like comfort, but mostly like if my sporty is of course Nike and Jordan brand. Going out or anything like that, then I would say Polo and Nautica. Carlos,
Choice. Good choice.
Nice. Yeah, when you gotta like, we all have different. We're grown men. We all have different clothing for different occasions. We got shit we're gonna lay around in. We all used to play ball, so we all had shit you used to hoop in. The socks and the shorts and stuff like that, the shoes, and then we all got a grown man shit. So I'm gonna start with the comfortable stuff. I think Nike, just the way the t-shirts, especially the way it's cut. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. It doesn't shrink. Yeah, it takes longer to fade.
Yeah.
As far as casual wear, jeans wise, I'm a Levi's guy. I think they've kind of been ahead of the curve as far as the slim fit, because the 501s are kind of slim. They're not like hug your fucking they're like pantyhose like tight, but they've always been a little bit pleated. And as far as dress style, I'm a Polo Rican. If it ain't Polo, it's a no go. It's gotta have that horsey on there. Nautica also does make I have two blazers that are Nautica. I didn't even have to tailor. I just put it on and boom, it worked.
Yeah.
So
Good. Yeah.
Nice.
Good stuff,
I like
man.
Yeah. Bob, what you got?
I don't know, man. I like to think of myself as very versatile. You guys know that I like to wear a lot of like pink. And everybody that knows me, I wear a lot of like different kind of like
Colors.
stuff. So in colors, I'm real big into like real bright colors.
Yeah.
I like to think of myself as um every year I
Trendsetters.
like to kind of I don't know I think that every year I like to kind of change how I dress. I
Yeah.
think that dressing up and
Like the
it makes
cross dress.
everybody feels good. You make
You
makes
like
you
to
feel
be
good,
colorful.
right? Like when
You
you
like to be colorful.
yeah, well not necessarily in that way that you
I'm
mean,
just
but
saying.
I think that people when people dress up, it makes them feel good, right? Like
Of course,
anyone
yeah.
that puts on a new shirt or anything like that. Like I like wearing suits. Like that's one thing that I want to get into this year. I want to wear suits.
Oh
I
yeah,
want to
all
wear
day,
jackets. You know what I
all day.
mean? I purchased two suits, two jackets. I can't wait to be able to wear them. Um, I like I started getting to like getting your clothes real like slim fit. You know what I mean? I know that I'm not fat or huge or anything like that, but I'm but I want to get into like real like I don't want to say like high fashion, but I want to get into like real like fitted clothes. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. No, I
because
got
I just feel like you got to versatile, you got to be able to
Yeah,
move
switch it up.
with the times. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but I can also rock some sneakers. You know what I mean? I like to buy my jeans at Route 21. I can't. I don't know why.
Affordable, comfortable, and they look good to me.
Yeah,
I
man.
buy a
Like
bunch of
honestly,
them
like
from there.
I don't have an actual preference as far as clothes, but I'm up to anything. Like I
it.
like to change things up every
Yeah.
year.
And it's
Um,
like you said, Bob. Like I like to wear comfortable stuff, and
yeah,
H&M and the roof. They all have like that kind of comfortable. It
yeah,
doesn't have to be brand name as long as
As long
it's
as it looks good.
good. Yeah, it looks good and it's
yeah.
comfortable on you.
Yeah, you know what? To anybody who's watching the show right now, if you're an up and coming clothing designer, tailor, whatever, shoot us some of your shit. We'll rock your shit on air. We'll promote your shit, and I like whatever. You know what I mean? So
But right
Yeah, man.
now, right now, this is my favorite shit right here, bro.
yeah, if you can make me a suit with that on
Hey,
it, shit, I'll rock that hoe. And
All right,
do you guys find
Biggie,
that
Biggie.
ironic? Do you guys find that ironic? When we were younger, we used to rock that baggy shit.
Yeah,
When we were skinny, we were
yeah,
skinny,
yeah.
right? We used to
We'll
rock.
get to that
Now we're
one
fat.
second.
We want.
Yeah, we'll get to that in one second because that's a topic right there and how
yeah,
we've evolved, changed over the years. When we used to be like,
Jinkos.
Yep.
That's all I gotta say.
Oh man.
Jinkos.
I never wore those. I never wore those. Like,
I
Oh
did.
shit, I did.
and
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no, there were Eric's, but I did. Thank you.
Damn.
hey.
Hey,
Hey,
watch it. Watch it.
real MVP. You supply
So
out
go
my
ahead.
wardrobe.
Before we get to that. Go ahead, Biggie. What is the
Oh, but
Can't
like,
wait.
yeah, okay. Like all you guys, I like to dress, for comfort. We are getting older. We want to dress more comfortable. We want, we're not our very young selves anymore, obviously. But yeah, I like to. I mean, I like to dress. I like H&M. I like to buy T-shirts from there. I have never bought too many pairs of jeans. I bought like pants from there, but not jeans from H&M. I used to go to Old Navy a lot for the white tees, but more than anything, I love Polo, man. Polo is a brand that just, is, I don't know. I just love everything about Polo, man. Even like everything, like all my T-shirts, even if it's the plain tee
Yeah.
with the horse at the bottom, I'm rocking it. But that's all comfort, man. I'm not a big suit person, but I do want to, like Bob said, I want to get into more suits. You gotta be able to switch it up. You can't, but
Yep.
because of my job, I can dress down a lot. I don't gotta dress up.
Yeah.
So I like to dress down a lot. I like to be comfortable. I like to be, just jeans, t-shirt, some fresh kicks, and a fitted. And you
Yeah.
know me, I'm into fitted. So and that's my style. But they're comfort. H&M, Levi's, one of my favorite brands of jeans. They like 501, like no said 501s. You can go from 501s to like I'm doing what was it, 511s or something. It's like slim fit. Like the fatter we get, the
Yeah.
more slimmer we want to go. But
Eventually,
yeah,
this is all gonna come off, baby.
yeah.
Nothing.
Oh shit.
So
Oh no.
Whoa.
but yeah,
Whoa, whoa.
I
That's
don't
for
like to
next
do too
segment.
much baggy stuff no more. I don't want it to be skinny, but I don't want it to
Yeah.
be baggy either. So I kind of like stay in the middle, like regular slim.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, comfort. I also like, of course, Nike. Nike Jordan brand. It's always a must. But a lot of them Nike shirts, man, I be washing them, man. I don't know, man. They shrink to me. Like they get like I don't like
I was-
that, man. Even polo shirts, they all shrink, but
everything.
it's like annoying. But you know, you just gotta I hang dry a lot of shirts, man. I
Yeah,
hang dry them,
Yeah.
but even though they do most shrinking in the washer, I try to wash everything in cold. Sometimes in hot,
I was
depending on
gonna-
the fabric. But you know,
Yeah,
Dry cleaning, it's
I
only
have to agree with
$3
that,
to dry
Biggie.
clean.
Like honestly, like my experience with Nike shirts, and I used to wear a lot of Nike shirts too. But man, as soon as you wash them one time, you put them back on,
Yeah, you're like,
you're like this, bro. You're like, when you're
exactly. I hate
so
that.
large, so
No,
small.
that's
I
that's
gotta have a little
American
bit of
Eagle.
breathing room.
Yeah, like, this is not Abercrombie and anybody's
Yeah.
Abercrombie and Fitch, like straight up.
So
No,
I don't. So like lately, I don't buy no more Nike brand shirts as far as like I used to. I would buy like has a sneaker box on there or Jordan logo. I used to buy that shit all the time. Honestly, man, I'll go to Macy's, give me the Polo 3-pack.
yeah.
I'll just buy a bunch of those and just rock those. And once they start shrinking and fading out,
Yeah.
get some more.
Yeah.
I'll do Lacoste t-shirts like that too.
Cost.
I mean,
nice,
they're cheap. You can buy them all the time. I love plain tees: black, blue, white, tan, brown, whatever they got. Polo's got all the colors, man.
yeah.
You know, I love rocking plain. I don't even really like rocking anything with a big logo on it anymore. Maybe it's because
Yeah.
I'm getting older. I just phased out of that whole advertisement phase. Remember, we used to
Yeah.
rock the
Oh man,
boss.
like,
yeah,
Yeah.
Boo
Pepe,
boo.
Pepe, and
Boo
fucking
boo.
Paco.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
unless it has like a big
Paco.
horse on it, like Carlos said, if it has a big polo horse or something, I'm cool with
Oh.
that. But like other stuff, I'm good.
Even that's
I'm
kind
all
of
about
that,
comfort.
that big horse shit. I'm like, nah, nah.
It depends the shirt. So I have some collared polos with the big horse, and then the 60 was it 67 on the back, I think it is.
Yeah, like the sport one, right? Yeah,
The sport, the real rugby one.
hey,
But
Yeah.
that's
Enough
my
said.
favorite polo.
Enough said, man.
yeah,
But
and over
hey,
the years, definitely we've changed our styles. We briefly mentioned that before back in the day we wore the baggy pants. We wore and sometimes I think about it, man, that was so uncomfortable. It's like,
Yeah, man. How the fuck do we walk in that shit, bro?
yeah, how did we walk? Like, how did we get from point A to point B?
yeah, and I think
Dragging our jeans.
I
Play
thought it was
basketball.
I think that goes
Yeah.
back to what Biggie said too, right? Like, the older we get, the more conservative we get, right? Like it's like, hey man, I'm not
and then once we adjust to what to what where we're going towards. Now,
yeah.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys, man, because I got all my style from y'all. Because when y'all met me, I had nothing going on, man. I had a chain wallet, a Nirvana shirt, a Yankee fitted, and
we
some
gotta
flip
thank Kano.
flops.
We borrowed all the clothes from Wax.
Oh,
And
yeah.
tan glass.
Shout out to Wax. I think Wax, growing up, he let us borrow
Everything.
Shoes.
bigger, all
He let somebody borrow something of his.
Very, very generous guy. Shout out to Wax.
Shout out to Wax. So,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I
Love
started,
that, Sabe.
pretty much after I joined the military is when I started coming to, and I mean, I really didn't care. I did, but I didn't really care what I wore back then. But it was a fad back then. You just get a pair of baggy pants, some Jordans, or some type of Nike, and a big ass shirt, and let's go.
I think
Have fun. Burst the coat
the
factory.
most horrible version of you, Biggie, is when you were like 800 pounds and you were still rocking that baggy shit. And I'm like,
Oh,
nigga.
I was 800 pounds.
Oh man, you were like, man, I could put my beer down on your beer belly. It was pretty bad.
Oh no,
Look good now.
I got really sick, and I lost like 40 pounds.
How about this? Yeah, remember when we used to have the Wu-Tang days at
Oh,
Madison High School?
Oh,
we wore camouflage. We wore camouflage and the
on
Wu-Tang
Friday.
on a certain day. Yeah.
Did you understand?
Camo pants with a red shirt.
Did
Yeah,
you
that was the
understand that
thing.
Hey, do you understand dressing up like that right now? You could be considered a terrorist.
Yeah, gang.
terrorist.
I don't know about a terrorist, but a gang.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gang. And you know what? To just give a little bit of history, back in those days, we used to wear the beads. Back.
Oh my
back
God.
in school, and we were
The Puerto Rican flag.
yeah, the Puerto Rican flag. We wore the Puerto Rican flag, and it was considered a
Gang
We were considered a gang.
Gang,
affiliation. There was some issues there. I think there was a little bit of racism when it came to the whole.
Sure.
Oh, there was. That's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember being at Hey Juan. I remember being in that office, bro, and I remember everybody taking this shit off, and I was like, yo no me voy a quitar el mío.
I mean,
And I remember Juan's like, Juan, yo no lo voy a quitar, pa'l carajo. Yo no voy a quitar esto, no.
and that's the thing that we're proud of where we come from and stuff like that, and rocking that's that's for us, for them to tell us to take off our
it was not good. It was not cool, man.
yeah, it wasn't at all.
It was not cool.
Wasn't at all. And to kind of end it on this note, because of that whole situation, two of us in the group got expelled from that school. I'm not gonna say who they were, but
Yep.
I mean it was all of us.
Yeah.
But
It's an experience, like for me, like when I first met y'all, like just being around people that like the same music I did, like similar interests, some from the like the foods I eat, it was a breath of fresh air, and for somebody to take that away, really pissed me off,
It was honestly, now that you bring that up, Juan, like, man, that was really like, I mean, we never got our parents involved, right? Because I mean, we were kids, right? We were in high school and shit, but and how sensitive things are nowadays. If some shit like that happened today, like it would be all over the news,
It would be all over the news.
Yeah, and I think that's more because now you have more of access to social media.
Yeah,
so things are out there, but it still happens to this day.
Yeah, we literally, they just so people know, it was a whole bunch of us. It was probably about 10, 12 of us, and we were all from Puerto Rico, and we went to high school, and we all used to wear this Puerto Rican flag with beads on ourselves.
Hey, not all of us were from Puerto Rico. We adopted a few folks.
Yeah, we had a few black dudes. We had a white guy, and we had a
hair.
Oh my God, Mofongo, remember him?
Mofongo, yes. Shout out to Richard, love you.
Yeah, and the fact of the matter is that the school took it as a gang affiliated thing, and we all got taken into the office, and it was just really like weird, like, hey, yo, like, you guys gotta take this shit off, like, and we were like, no, like, I'm not taking this off, like, it was really weird. We literally had to take them off. So
let's do this. If put this in the comment section if you can. Is repping your culture too hard a form of like a gang affiliation or something like that? That, like, put in there, like, if you ever, if you feel offended when other people rep their country,
That's a good question. Do you feel threatened?
Do you people that wear their flag proud, does that offend you, or do you feel proud for them? So put that in the comment section if you're checking this out.
Question.
And let us know, man.
Since we were in the topic of comfort, we discussed Crocs versus slides. Go ahead. I know. Nose is the slides expert. What is your take on
slide aficionado?
Man, let me tell you, I should be the spokesperson for sandals. Beach club, baby. Nice Give me a free room. Give me a free fucking room. Anyways. Crocs, when they first came out, I wasn't allowed to rock them because I was actually working at Foot Locker. They didn't let us rock them, but I did buy some, and they're comfortable as shit. And if anybody knows,
hold on, real quick. I don't mean to interrupt, but why would you want to rock Crocs at Foot Locker though?
Because I'm different.
Yeah, I'm different.
Hold up to the fan. What is it? Listen.
I'm different.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. I'm Spanish. I'm also Spanish, so soy diferente.
Did you wear your chanclas to Foot Locker?
I actually tried to. Yeah. They told me to go fuck myself.
Exactly. That's our point. Like, what would you? Foot Locker, not sandal locker.
Hold on. We gotta pause this. We gotta come back to this because I want to ask this guy a question.
Yes, let's do that. Let's go ahead. Pause. Let's come back. We're gonna keep on this subject. Enough said.
Enough said.
God, I was like, fuck, man, what the fuck?
Like,
Did those pliers? You use pliers to open
It's
yourself?
not-
Yes.
Maybe
Yo, the
I-
shit, I had to cut it with a knife around it, then open it.
Whoa, you got to perform the circumcision over there.
Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck, man? I don't know if you heard me, but I was like, what the fuck?
That's the thing, Donald Trump.
the Donald Trump is.
Stop jerking.
Jesus Christ.
Put a 705.
Jerking on ghosts.
Oh, Casper.
Ah.
So friendly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving on to the next topic. I think it's the last topic of the night. Hip hop. We all grew up on it. We all listened to it growing up from an early age. From the days of Rakim.
Yeah.
LL Cool J.
It's hard as hell.
Hell yeah. So what are your thoughts on where we at right now with hip hop compared to how it was before? I go ahead and start it with Biggie.
It's strange. To me, it's
Okay,
just-
my thing is, okay, I got a couple of things here I want to talk about. So I mean, we're older generation. We're all in our late 30s, and now we're early 40s. We grew up with the, to me, the good stuff. Age out here. I won't put it like that.
Hey,
Anyway,
gotta give it our age out.
so my thing is, the stuff that we grew up on, and this coming from early 90s to early 2000s was my favorite era. To me, the question I want to ask is, my opinion is not the same. To me, it's a lot less hip hop. It's less talent out there, in my opinion. And I just want to know, did the new talent, did it fuck it up, or are we just not adjusting to the new wave of hip hop?
Yeah, I think overall there had to be a change in it because it couldn't stay the same. And
I agree.
As new generation comes in, they're gonna change it up. Everybody wants to be the new trendsetter, and so when it comes to that, they're gonna change it up. I mean, we're used to the hip hop that told stories and
had substance.
It has substance, and
It has
now
no
we hear a
substance.
lot of stuff that, it's still out there. We still have got the Kendrick Lamar's, J. Cole's,
J. Cole.
Which are still they're kind of considered old already
yeah.
to them,
And I think
Yeah,
that's
Well, I wouldn't consider that they're saying they're old. I think they're considered more conscious rappers.
yes.
More conscious, meaning like they're like you said, like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. They like, because even like I saw a clip with this rapper Lil Yachty, and he said he doesn't want to do a freestyle to no old beat because he's not into that. If he wanted to do a song saying yeah the whole song, then that's what he's gonna do as long as it has a dope beat behind it.
Yeah, so
But my thing is, it's not about what they're putting out. It's the lack of respect they have for the whole culture in general. Like, to me, you got to respect where what you're into, where it came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand what you're doing, what's paying you, what's paying your bills, what's buying your Lamborghinis and your gold chains. You got to understand why you're making this money.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the music does not reflect that. The music is just, anybody can get out there and it's literally just say stupid shit on a beat and go out there and wear skinny jeans and buy chokers and buy fast cars and be considered a rapper and smoke blunts all day.
Yeah.
That's a rapper. There's no substance in the music today. So
Yeah, I think
like I said, I mean,
enough substance to look at, the reference for them to be good at what they do. You know what I mean? It does monkey see, monkey do, right? So they're a lot of them were able to take what we did or what we grew up listening to back in the 90s and 80s and early 2000s, and they're like, okay, it's like reading a textbook. You know what I mean? And then okay, well then here's my, and they're gonna turn in their paper. After that. So we didn't have that. We had to kind of go with the flow, kind of come up with shit on our own.
There is a little bit of argument there because we sampled a lot. When it came to the 90s hip hop, we did sample a lot from the 70s. When it came to P. Diddy was like the master of
king of sampling.
King of sampling.
I mean, you can rap just because you're a rapper don't mean you're part of the culture.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree with you for a little bit, Biggie, because you said that there's less talent. I think there's more talent because they grew up with technology. They grew up already with all that music already listening to it. You know what I mean? Like now what they put out there, what they put out there is gonna be different. What you're listening on the radio, but like you can go anywhere now
because of the whole substance thing, right? Like because of the whole social media thing. Like honestly, like if you put some shit out on social media that's fucking catchy as shit, and
and all of a sudden you're
that's not talent.
No, you're not a hip hop. Like,
okay, I understand. Yes, hip hop had to change. It had to take a different turn. Yes, it's not going to sound the same. Like nobody wanted the 90s to sound like the 2000s, the 2000s to sound like the 3000, whatever it is. Whatever the case may be, I'm not saying that. Yes, we got to evolve. But the shitty music that's being, I don't even listen to the music no more. I used to be so in love. I don't even care about hip hop no more half the time in general, period, because there's nothing out there. Yeah. Yes, I love me some Action Bronson. Give me some fucking, I don't know. Just give me something other than fucking,
like some
no, it doesn't even have to be an old art. It could be new artists. It could be J. Cole. It could be something like that. It could be even Little Baby. Little Baby. I think his name is Little Baby. Not the Baby, but Little Baby. He's spitting, right? Yeah. It could be stuff like that. There's certain rappers out there that can like Yo Gotti. Like he might not have the best, but he's got content. Like there's certain rappers out there, they're not the best, but they're not getting the most sales. They're not making $1 trillion like the Migos. Migos are trash, in my opinion.
They're trash.
But they're selling the most records.
But that's the
that
thing.
Doesn't mean that's talent. Sales don't equal talent.
And it's a new generation, and there's all this talent that's out there, right?
There's no talent.
As far as
what?
Rap. Not hip hop, but rap. Because there was
a lot of talent. There was a lot of talent in the 90s and early 2000s that we thought sucked and it was trash. Probably just as much as there is today. So I don't see how you're saying there's more talent. Talent means talent. Exactly what it means. You got to have something. Like anybody can go out there today. We couldn't do that back then. Anybody can go out there and make a song of fucking dumb shit and put it out because it happens every fucking day. And they put it on SoundCloud.
Like that's
no. You're saying that's talent though because there's more.
No, because I'm saying because there's more overall. I'm not saying no, but you're putting words in my mouth because you're naming people I don't even know who the fuck they are. I don't listen to.
But, right? But you said there's more talent because there's more. I have seen
people. I have listened to people. I'm like, yo, that's dope. You know what I mean? Yo, that's dope. Like back in the day, that wasn't like when you listen to somebody, you compared them to the greats because that was that era. Like Robert said, this is not the same era, nigga. You can't compare fucking.
No, you guys are taking what I'm saying out of content. You said there's more talent because there's more.
No, well, and I'll take.
Did you not say that?
No, and I'll take that back. I didn't.
Okay, so no. Just because there's more doesn't mean it's more talent out there. It just means there's more bullshit.
Yeah,
there is talent.
I didn't mean it by like talent-wise as far as they can rap and like 16 bars. I take that back. I didn't mean.
So what's the point? That's the point of the conversation. That's what we're trying to get at.
More as like just people wanting to rap
out there. More people.
I mean, like rap because I like.
Okay.
Like
yes, everybody. We can all go out there and put out an album.
Yeah,
let's do it.
We might sell a couple.
Yeah,
but it doesn't mean we're talented.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. And I'll take that back.
Unless we got some auto tune, and then we'll make it big.
Exactly. I mean, in this case, Carlos, to me, in my opinion, you're wrong because more doesn't mean you have more talent. The more people, just because there's more rappers, if you think there's more rappers, there's probably just as many back in the 90s. You
just literally contradict yourself. You said more doesn't mean more. It absolutely means more. That's a fucking definition.
I mean more talent. No, more talent. No. What you said, more talent.
But like if you're measuring talent on a scale by scale basis on a person by person level, then yeah, of course nobody is because that's a golden.
That's what I'm saying. Why would I say anything else? Why would I say anything else?
I think the word talent is getting.
But we also had 10 to 20 years of tape on these guys. this is new. So we got to give him, we got to give him some years. After we can judge it decade by decade because we already have it. The book has already been written on the 90s and 2000s. You know what I mean? So let's see what these kids can do.
It's just, to me, it's just
absolutely nothing. In my opinion, it's gonna get worse.
enough said.
That's my point, man. I think is it. My question is it changing, or are we just not changing with the times? Is it not? That's my thing. So I'll name off you some rappers, and I've heard a lot of these dudes, and well, I put in rappers here, but it also brought up some R&B artists. But
How did you go to R&B from rappers?
I said I pulled up some rappers, but it pulled up some R&B artists too. That's not me; it's the web. This is what we're going off of. So
Got it.
But anyway, so like Juice, have you guys heard of Juice World? I've heard a couple of songs from him. It's all depressing music.
He's dope. It's
He's
depressing
nice.
music, but he's good. Man.
Depressing music. Sad. Nobody want to hear this shit 24/7. It's not even R&B. It's rap. That's sad. My opinion. Roddy Ricch, kind of dope. Yeah, sad rap is.
R.I.P. Juice World, by the way. R.I.P. He died.
Yeah, R.I.P. Because he was pretty dope. I'm not saying that, but then you got Roddy Ricch.
Yeah, he was pretty dope.
The baby. He's just. He's doing the same thing over the same beat. All his songs sound the same. Trash.
Yeah, I don't find it.
Wait, so there's
Drake.
So there's the baby and Lil Baby.
Yes, and then Baby from Cash Money.
Medium Baby.
There's a baby for every single rapper.
They're gonna have to start wearing the fucking size.
Rapper named Lil Lil Baby.
Hello, my name is.
Hello.
And then
Hello.
and then you got Drake. Of course, everybody.
Yeah, he's good, man.
Lyrically, can't fuck with the guy, man. And that's substance. I mean, he talks a lot about female shit, but I like that shit.
Dog. He's good. Man.
I love when he talk about the ladies and he talk a little gangster shit on the side and other songs.
He's not. He didn't try to like delve into one stereotype. He pretty much stayed in his lane his whole career. That's not easy to do. So
he dabbed in the gangster side a little bit. A
little bit, but
But he switched it up though. Like he went into.
He's good, man.
He did.
He's the best out of this generation. Yeah. Absolutely the best.
Absolutely.
And it's still not fucking bacon, bro. It's fucking ham. You can't nationalize a piece of fucking meat. I can't throw something in the oven. It's Canadian bacon.
Moving on.
Moving on. Next.
We got Pop Smoke. R.I.P. Not a big fan of Pop Smoke. Again, another rapper that raps the same over the same beat. Yeah. I like Post Malone because Post Malone is versatile. He can sing. He can rap.
Well,
and he's dope. He's an artist with substance. He's got a lot of substance in his song.
But here's my thought on Post Malone. Post Malone isn't just a rapper. Like Post Malone, like
he's a songwriter. He's a songwriter.
To different things. So I'd like to separate him from all these other.
Yeah, from hip hop and rap, I would say he's pop. He's a pop star.
He is a pop star.
And
but he also
looks like a rapper.
He looks like a pop star, but he's a rapper. But he is in the pop genre. But he
versatile himself. Like he allowed himself to like diverse himself to like.
He's like a Kid Rock.
Yeah, I think he's probably the best songwriter of this generation because he writes for everybody. Like everybody.
So we got little Uzi Vert.
No,
I don't even know any of his songs, but again, we are old heads. We don't know shit. I mean,
I don't know who. Oh wait, that's the one that goes.
My son tells me about this guy and he loves him. He said he's one of the best. YNB Young Boy.
I've heard the name.
But who?
No, NBA Young Boy. I'm sorry.
NBA Young Boy. Yeah, he's all right.
I probably heard like one of the he's just annoying as fuck. I've been seeing him on Instagram sometimes. I don't know.
Play on the NBA?
No.
Okay.
So NBA stands for Never Broke Again.
Yeah, does he have an NBA? No. So
and then we got Megan Thee Stallion.
Who?
Megan Thee Stallion, born in San Antonio, raised in Houston. She's got a lot of hits, but I can't. I'm not down. I mean, she's for the ladies. I give it to her. She's doing her thing
over TikTok and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, bad body.
You talking about that Mexican chick? Yeah, she's hot too.
No, she's black.
Oh no, then I'm talking about a different one. Who am I talking about?
So then we got Travis Scott.
Travis Scott,
kid.
See, he's different.
Dog, but Travis Scott, man, he's probably one of the best, like producer slash artists.
Yeah.
Like his
I don't think he
production is fucking
produces.
ridiculous. Yeah, he does.
He, don't- I don't,
Yeah, he
does
does.
produce? I have to
Oh,
look
yeah.
that up. But he's
Dog,
trash in my opinion.
that track he did with Drake, he fucking did
He's
that
garbage.
himself.
Trash.
Dude,
Yeah.
you think
Travis Scott's overrated.
Travis
Dog,
Scott, dude.
He's good, man.
You-
I give him a little bit of credit.
Yeah, I think
He's on a Reese's Pieces box.
Hold on. Let me give you guys
He's
my
on Fortnite, so you
He's
know.
on Fortnite.
Yeah, he released an album on Fortnite. I don't
like,
know how
I
the fuck
think
that's
that,
possible.
He did a concert.
A concert?
On Fortnite.
How the fuck do you fucking have a concert on fucking Fortnite?
Oh, if you go to whocares.com, you'll see all his content.
Find it there.
What kind of drugs are they giving these kids nowadays?
compared to all the other kids that you're naming, I
Yeah.
think he's
Oh,
done a
He's
lot
the
more.
best sorriest one. I get it.
There you go.
Hey, J Balvin did one too, and
Oh, J Balvin's horrible. Freddie took me to one of his concerts. He had an extra ticket, bro. J Balvin is.
I don't know, man,
garbage.
out of the artists that
I can't with J Balvin.
that are
His whole setup was dinosaurs. Like, I'm 40 years old. I don't want to see dinosaurs
Oh,
blow
yeah.
up dinosaurs on your
I'm
set.
taking
The fuck?
pictures of the dinosaurs. I'm at the
His
window.
that's what I didn't get about his last album. His last album was Colores. It was all, like,
It's like
every
colors.
song had a color.
It's like a bouncy cut. Yeah, the dude's like, that's why his shoe was all colorful. But to me,
Is he
the
trying-
Jordans were ugly.
he's-
I didn't
he's-
care for them Jordans. They were nasty. And
I think
I
it
seen
was
some
a
dude
hype.
wearing them.
It was more the hype.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
He
yeah.
was the first
hypey shit.
Latino.
Well, I
He
mean,
was
he's
the
all-
first Latino to have a fucking Jordan.
Who
Well,
cares?
yeah, who
It don't
cares?
matter.
Yeah.
The shoe was ugly.
I don't care.
The
Like,
shoe
I
was
don't like-
ugly.
Like he's obviously trying to target the younger demographic. You know what I mean? With the dinosaurs and the
we don't
colors.
matter. Of course. So, anyways, we got Future.
Future's dope.
Yeah, I think I like.
What?
Fuck yeah.
No,
He
no.
writes for. No, he writes. He's been dog. When he took
So
over
the next
for-
one is Young Thug.
It's like-
The next one is Young Thug.
He said, "Ski."
Young Thug. Absolutely trashola,
Yeah,
garbage.
no.
What's like my homeboy
Hey.
ATL used to say? What's that juice under the juice in the trash can?
Yeah.
That shit. That's what Young Thug is.
Biggie, hold on. Young Thug said that he can. He has.
Jay-Z and
That dude wore a skirt.
Oh, listen. You're gonna keep naming these kids, and we just what the fuck, bro? Like,
I'm just going down a list here. This is not my list. This is just a list of rappers from now. And
Keep
I
it
want to
going.
give it up to this kid
Keep it
because this
going.
kid can actually rap. He's a white dude, right? He's nice. His name is Jack Harlow.
Oh yeah, Jack Harlow's dope. Jack Harlow's
That
dope.
guy, he's actually, cause he can actually spit, man.
He's good. He's good. I like Jack Harlow. He's all right.
That's
You don't like
one dude
Future?
I like.
You don't like Future? Future's nice, man.
All he does is mumble. He's the reason why rappers rap the way they rap because of him. He was the future of mumble rap,
No, it's
literally.
because of Xanax.
He was literally the future.
So what if Future rap
Literally.
about? So what if Future rap about, Carlos?
He rapped about, Xanax.
Percocet. What was that song?
Probably Percocet.
Percocet.
Take Shmo to eat sushi. I gave her enough to go
That's
shop.
why they all sound like that.
What is in the
Because
clubhouse?
So what do you,
Clubhouse?
so what do you think about these East Coast rappers kind of adopting that Atlanta style? You know, like what Pop Smoke did.
horrible.
You know? When it rains, it
Horrible.
pours.
She wanna woo
It's sad.
it.
It's
She
sad
wanna
that they all
fuck
sound the same. That's another thing. We could talk that could be a whole different topic because they all sound. You don't know where they're coming from.
So
East Coast sound like West Coast. West Coast sound like down south, and vice versa.
it's all intertwined. So right now, Nuffsaid on that topic. For one last thing, the best Carlos, the best.
The best rapper.
Yeah.
I
I mean, if you want to go ahead and look at the tattoo that I got done in the Texas Department of Corrections, it is supposed to be.
the Nutty Professor.
Hey, it's the fat baby with a crown on his head. No, it is. I'm a huge Biggie fan. Even though I think overall, I think that Tupac was more talented than Biggie, but I think his whole approach to the game, the way where his mind was at, where how he evolved, is what we should all strive to do in our lives. You know what I mean? Like he had, he had it rough, and he made a little money, and then he let it go. And he lived a different life. I think Pac did it reverse. I think Pac was always trying to live up to a name that he wasn't a G, man. He wasn't that dude. I think Biggie did it and then he spit it, and Pac wrote it and then he told it. And I think and at the end, it both got him killed. And I'm glad that that era of hip hop is over. As much as I love it and I still listen to it, that type of mentality is corrosive. And we don't need to teach that to our sons, that you have to be a dope boy to make money
Yeah.
in the rap game. So.
Bob.
But yeah, Biggie Smalls is the illest.
My bad.
Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, so my favorite of all time, my goat gotta be Biggie Smalls. Wordplay and the Ready to Die album from beginning to end. I don't think any album that's ever been put out can compare to that. Like you can literally play that album from beginning to end. His wordplay, his storytelling, the way he told a story, and the way he delivered his raps to me was just mm, stupendous. Greatest to me,
Very.
the goat. Biggie Smalls got to be the goat to me. I know there's a lot of battles, a lot of people that say Tupac, and yeah, I like Tupac. I think Tupac might be the number two, kind of like how I feel about Jordan and Kobe.
Yeah.
You know, I got Jordan, Kobe, and then I got Kobe and Jordan, same way. But definitely Biggie Smalls.
Well, mine's a little different, man. I mean, yes, Biggie. Pac to me was more like, I think he was more like the lyricist that wrote about a life that he wanted to live. I think, in my opinion, I
It
don't
wasn't
know.
real.
I mean,
It wasn't real.
I mean, because I've seen a couple of movies and shows about him, and it just didn't. Some of the stuff didn't make sense to me. I don't know, but Pac is definitely one of the best. But for me, I love Big, but I don't know, man. I think growing up and just going with the times, man. Jay-Z, man. And this is going. I have a list. I mean, it could be Biggie, Big Pun. It could be Nas, but Jay-Z. I mean, it can even be Big L. You want to get
Big
technical
L.
with it.
Hey,
But,
to,
I mean,
to Robert said that You Can Play Biggie Ready to Die was the best album ever, from beginning to end. I think Reasonable Doubt is definitely number two.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like,
See,
definitely.
I agree. I agree.
Jay-Z. I mean, even if Biggie was here today, I think Biggie would still be putting out hits, but I don't think he would have been putting out the content that Jay-Z put. As far as like dropping as many albums, I think Biggie would have been like still great in his own, but Jay-Z is just, to me, man, you can't fuck with Jay-Z like lyrically, and he changes with the times. Like when like for instance 444 dropped, people were like hating on the album. I just told people, man, say just remember your age when you listen to this song, because it's not for the youngsters, man. This is for people that grew up listening to Jay-Z and that actually appreciate what he's done and is from a dope boy to a $1 billion man. Like, he's not a businessman, he's a business.
He's a business man.
Like,
And
you know
I'm
what
sure
I'm saying?
his
Like,
head got bigger.
and it goes to, that was the dopest album to me, man. And I think Jay-Z, man, hands down. I mean, with a lot of close second places.
But so go ahead and start with my pick, because y'all basically mentioned that's pretty much the Mount Rushmore of hip hop. When you talk about Biggie, when you talk about Pac, when you talk about Jay-Z, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my pick, which is Nas. You mentioned him before. When it comes to storytelling and just speaking to you and putting yourself into that situation, to me, lyricist Nas, the best for me. It was short lived, 3 years. Pac, I think he could have done so much more, and we only got to see a piece of it. Imagine if they would have kept going, and where would it
exactly? Can you imagine Biggie, Pac, and Jay-Z together today in 2021?
Oh,
nobody, man.
I mean,
but think about this: the greats always. It's one of the things that I've heard in the past. The greats always die young.
Yeah.
Like
the
Tupac,
industry
Biggie,
kills them.
Nirvana, right? What's his name? Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
love it.
No,
just listening to him the other day.
yeah, but
Audio Slave,
Au-
Soundgarden, you know, Chris
yeah,
Cornell, man.
what
That
was
shit
his
hits, bro.
name too? That other rock legend. God, I can't. I was listening to
All
some
of
of
them
the
died.
stuff
All of them
right
died. I'm
now.
glad I'm not white because I'm not, you know, I don't want
Um,
to die when I'm 35.
no, but but that's what I'm saying. Like at 26, like at
Yeah.
that age, man. Like
Yeah.
let's Jimi Hendrix, bro, one
Yeah,
of the
Jimi
greatest
Hendrix,
guitars
yeah, no shit.
players
John
ever.
Lennon.
You know what I mean, John? And these were all people that were like in their middle 20s, bro. Like the greats have always passed away and left us wanting more. And I think that's kind of like
Imagine
where
imagine a collab with, you know,
Ah.
like with Kendrick, you know, or Cole or M. Like, you know, I mean, now M did a few
Yeah.
collabs, but like, you know, it's
Jim Morrison.
So-
I was thinking about Jim Morrison. That's what I was thinking about. Jim Morrison.
I mean,
then
I'm not a
that
big
other
fan
girl
of the
that-
Doors, but there was
Yeah,
a
the
couple of
Doors.
songs.
Riders on the Storm. The girl that just passed, the girl that passed away at 26, overdose too.
Amy Winehouse.
Amy
Amy
Winehouse.
Winehouse. Like,
Oh, she was great.
sí, like, imagínate,
She was
papá,
amazing.
todos los grandes, los campeones, los que siguen, que
But
están
look,
en un nivel a esa edad, se murieron bien temprano. Y gracias
but look
que
at it
en paz
this way,
descanse.
man. Look at it this way. Not all greats die young, man. We're still
Oh,
here.
no,
So we are.
Head is getting bigger.
no, and I'll take that
we-
back. I'm just saying, like,
we speak it up
Wait,
to existence. We
wait,
are great.
I'll take that back.
You know, we're still here. So
Yeah,
see y'all.
Hey, here we are. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Press like, follow our Instagram. More media, social media coming soon. We in here. We doing it.
And Nuffsaid, tú sabes, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Hit us up individually. If you don't know it, subscribe or like, or just be our friends. Follow us. Whatever you can do. Thanks for the
sir.
support.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Y como siempre, de vuelta para la vuelta, ustedes saben, follow us.
Yeah.
Hey, we need more content. If you guys want to help out with the content, hit us up on the comments. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about and put in the show. So, peace.
Look for me.
Sad.
That's it.